In this example, again, you compare the question you've been given to your inverse circular function formulas. In this particular case, there are two ways in which you can get the correct answer. One of them will be in terms of inverse cosine, the other will be in terms of inverse sine. The normal way to do this question is to work it out as an inverse cosine question because there is a negative in front of the 1 over the square root of 9 minus 4x squared. So I will do that way first. You need to do some algebraic manipulation. If we look at the formula, we have negative 1 over the square root of a squared minus x squared. The number 1 is in front of the x squared. In this example, we have the number 4. So the way to get around that is to take the number 4 out as a factor as follows. Now, if I take the 4 out as a factor, what I'm left with is 4 times 9 on 4 minus x squared on the bottom line within the square root sign. Now, using our surd laws, what I now have on that bottom line is minus 1 over the square root of 4 times the square root of 9 on 4 minus x squared. The square root of 4 is 2. So we've got minus 1 over 2 times, now we know 9 over 4 is 3 over 2 squared minus x squared. We can take the 1/2 as a constant outside the integral, so we get 1/2 times the integral of minus 1 over the square root of 3 on 2 squared minus x squared. This tells me that a is equal to 3 over 2. So, using our formula, we have 1/2. Now this is inverse cosine of x divided by a. A is 3 over 2 plus c. When we divide by a fraction, we turn it upside down and multiply. So we get 1/2 inverse cosine 2x on 3 plus c. Now, if you typed that question in your calculator and asked it to evaluate it for you, it would actually give you an answer in terms of inverse sine. So the question now becomes, why is that? If we relook at our question, what we had was the integral of minus 1 over the square root of 9 minus 4x squared dx. What you can do is take the minus outside the integral sign because there's a constant minus 1. So we get minus the integral of 1 on the square root of 9 minus 4x squared dx. Now, using the factorization process we did earlier on, that's going to give me minus 1/2 times the integral of positive 1 over the square root of 9 minus 4x squared dx, which means if we were going to anti-differentiate this, minus a half out the front is a constant, we now can use the inverse sine methodology. So we have minus a half inverse sine of 2x on 3 plus c. Both answers are correct.